Hello students, let's continue chapter 5th of maths, that is data handling. Today we will solve remaining question of exercise 5.1. Question number 3rd. The weekly wages in rupees of 30 workers in a factory are 830, 835, 890, 810, 835, 836, 869, 845, 898, 890, 820, 860, 832, 833, 855, 845, 804, 808, 812, 840, 885, 835, 835, 836, 878, 840, 868, 890, 806, 840. Using tally marks, make a frequency table with intervals as 800 to 810 and 810 to 820 and so on. Students, in this sum, we have to make a frequency table with intervals as 800 to 810, 810 to 820 and so on. Students, in these observations, the lowest observation is 804. 804 is lowest observation and the highest observation is 898. Students, you can see this is highest observation. So this is lowest observation and this is highest observation. First, students, we will find out that how many numbers come in class interval 800 to 810. Students, we will not include 810 in this group. We include 810 in this group, as I have told you earlier. Clear? So 804, 808 and 806. Three numbers comes between 800 to 810. Clear? And how many numbers come between 810 to 820? So we will find out 1, 810. Next number is 812. So only two numbers come between 810 to 820. So this is the solution of question number 3. The lowest observation is 804. The highest observation is 898. The classes are 800 to 810, 810 to 820 and 820 to 830, 830 to 840, 840 to 850 and so on. Students, I have made the frequency distribution table. Here number of workers comes in between 800 to 810, 3, and number of workers comes between 810 to 820 class interval is 2, and number of workers comes between 820 to 830 class interval, that is 1. So students, you have to make a frequency distribution table like this. Now we will take next sum. Draw a histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question number 3 and answer the following questions. So students, first we will draw a histogram for the frequency table for the data in question number 3. Students, I have drawn this histogram for the frequency table made for the data in question number 3. We have made a frequency distribution table in question number 3, and this is the histogram. Students, this is jagged line. It is used along the horizontal line to indicate that we are not showing the numbers between 0 to 800. And weekly wages lies on x-axis and number of workers lies on y-axis. I took 1 centimeter is equal to 1 worker. So I will take one box, 1 centimeter is equal to 1. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The height of this bar show the frequency of class interval 800 to 810, that is 3. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 810 to 820, that is 2. The height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 820 to 830, that is 1. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 830 to 840, that is 9. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 840 to 850, that is 5. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 850 to 860, that is 1. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 860 to 870, that is 3. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of the class interval 870 to 880, that is 1. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 880 to 890, that is 1. And the height of this bar shows the frequency of class interval 890 to 900, that is 4. Students, you can see here there is no gap between the bars because this is histogram. Clear? As you know that there is no gap between the bars as there is no gap between the class intervals in histogram. Now we will give the answer of these questions. First question is, which group has the maximum number of workers? Second question is, how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? And third question is, how many workers earn less than rupees 850? Students, you can see the maximum number of workers is 9. So the group 830 to 840 has the maximum number of group, that is 9. Second question is, how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? So students, you can see 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 becomes 10. So 10 workers earn more than 850 rupees. Next question is, how many workers earn less than rupees 850? So students, you can see 5 plus 9 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 becomes 20. So 20 workers earn less than 850 rupees. So students, we will write the question and answer like this. First is, which group has the maximum number of workers? The group 830 to 840 has the maximum number of workers. Next, how many workers earn rupees 850 and more? So answer is, number of workers earning rupees 850 or more, 10. How many workers earn less than rupees 850? So number of workers earning less than rupees 850 is equal to 20. Next sum, fifth. Students, you have to solve by yourself. Okay. So students, exercise 5.1 has completed. We will meet again with next exercise. Up till then, thank you.